Chill. Yeah. M16.
This is unbelievable.
Brr. Weazel. You don't really wanna miss Weazel news. We keep the city on they P's and they Q's, cause they know we pull up with them cameras and shoot. We tell the truth so you don't get confused. You don't really wanna miss Weazel news. We keep the city on they P's and Q's, cause they know we pull up with them cameras and shoot. We tell the truth so you don't get confused. Hey. Shout out to my boss, Baron. You know that man make it happen. He got a foot up in the damn door, and now the whole team taking action. We got pictures on whether you can chat with cheddar. Hit me for your music needs, who gon' do it better? And you can catch Travis on a rash report, or catch me going live with the facts from the source. Ari is a newswoman, plus you with the force. Man, the whole Weazel staff, we on top, check the score. Editors, producers, all going hard. Don't make us pull up with them cameras in your front yard. Weazel.
And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Weazel News. We are your hosts, Sky Davis and Dick Dastardly, back for another broadcast from the wonderful Kuffs Gaming Server in here in Los Santos. How are you, Dick?
I'm doing good today, Sky. How are you this evening in our wonderful city?
Doing well. We had a nice break over the weekend. The whole city practically had off for our relaxation day, if you want to call it that, or barbecue day, or end of summer day, something like that. But it was a good time. Everybody had a little break. I know some people did some trucking, which was a lot of fun. But we had a busy week leading up to it.
Yes, we did. On Tuesday, we had the Highway Patrol out with their DOT enforcement, and they
Yeah.
was running the new truck check weigh station. I think it's what it's called. I know it's a weigh station. It's a scale system for
Yep.
all the commercial traffic coming into Polito.
Yes, that was a big day on the other weekend. 'Cause I lost my thought there. But yeah, it was a good attempt at some more DOT work and getting to use that new way station. I know that a few people and trucks rolled through, including Billy and Suitcase the monkey, and I believe Commissioner Mustache was very excited to see Billy and his monkey Suitcase. So,
Man, they
always a
must get along
pleasure.
fairly well with Billy and Commissioner Mustache.
I think so. Legend has it that Billy has thought the way station was a gas station, which I I don't know what runs through Billy's head sometimes, but we can only
What?
wonder.
It could always be worse. At least he thought it was a gas station, not an RV dump station, where they come in and drop off the black water.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
could have
yeah.
been messy for the crew out there that day.
Indeed. I know the highway patrol was out again on Tuesday, doing some work in Sandy Shores. I know they had to get the boat out, which was and the special ops truck, which was super cool to see. I know that hasn't been used a lot, so it was nice that it got to be used in recent calls.
I understood they had to go out and not save, but maybe do a water rescue on a possible broke down boat in the
Yeah.
sea out there.
Yeah, it was a sailboat, and it was actually the wind was moving them in the wrong direction, and the person who was sailing the company, I believe it was Windy Waves LLC out there, run by Sean Richards and Richardsons, lot of Richards. were out there, and they were taking somebody out on a tour, and their boat started to go backwards because the wind changed course, and they were not fully prepared with the amount of fuel in their motor section to be able to help them and get them going the right direction again. So the LEO had to go out and help them out there.
And I believe, if I saw it right, it came across my Twitter, Twitter, or whatever we call these things these days. They still got a 5-star review after that.
You know what? I did hear the same thing, but I did hear that certain company wanted that 5-star review in order to give their refund back, which is
Oh,
quite crazy if you ask me. Good on that that woman who was out there, because I don't know if I would want to give my refund back, or I don't know if I'd want to give a 5-star review to get my refund back. But hey, money's money, you know.
money's money. Yeah, I believe I could have just took them to civil court, and got my money back that way. But
Yeah.
to each their own, I guess.
Right, yeah. I'm wondering if it will, luckily they did, avoid civil court, because it sounded like it was gonna go that way for a little bit.
Well,
It
at least they
definitely
got
did.
back to shore. Everybody apparently got back safely onto dry land, so that is
Yeah,
always a good sign.
absolutely. Her and Deputy Carlson, fell into the water, but I think he got his clothes all dried out. Uh,
Oh,
t-
so Deputy Carlson had his once a week bath that day.
yeah, he went swimming. He
Okay, okay.
went on his little, polar plunge in the Alamo Sea.
Well, at least he didn't go swimming with the fishies. It's always a good thing.
Hey, then, yeah, you're right. I mean, 'cause there currently are no sharks in the Alamo Sea, but there are in the Big Sea, on the outside of the island. So,
Oh yes, we gotta watch out for them bull sharks. They say they can make their way upriver into fresh water and live in fresh water. So
oh boy,
if you're swimming the Alamo Sea, you may want to keep an eye out just to be careful.
I'd agree the same. Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow. Some crazy times. I did also hear that they had to respond to a call out at I think believe multiple calls out at the drag strip. One of them being which Granny Swag was at it again with her mischievous ways, and this time I believe she was arrested. Um,
that's what I
unfortunately.
heard. I heard she was arrested, and like I said, unfortunately, I heard she was arrested with concealed weapons,
I don't
aka cucumbers or
Yeah,
zucchinis.
she did offer the LEO on scene that would be Captain Rico and Lieutenant O'Connor, and also Keith McGroin some zucchinis that she reportedly was getting from the fruit stand, and then on her way she passed by the drag strip to a gentleman who was doing some laps on the drag strip, and actually got in front of him, which was, I mean, I mean, those cars go so fast. I don't know what she was thinking. Um, Going that fast, or going in front of a car that fast. But yes, reportedly she got in front of him, and was on the drag strip runway, and they were honking back and forth, and it turned out that Granny Swag had just come back from the Yellow Jack and was in fact intoxicated.
I believe there's also reports that she was trying to pick the guy up driving the car and trying to get him to go back with her to the Yellow Jacket for some more rounds, believe it or not.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, this little old lady, she has an incredible tolerance for alcohol and
I
apparently men.
I think so. I mean, she's always up to get swaggy. But and I did catch up with Lieutenant O'Connor, and they said that she read a .10, so she was in
Wow.
fact over the legal limit. I don't know how she was driving her scooter straight, but she got transported for her own safety there by Keith McGroin.
Definitely, it makes you kind of wonder how old she is and what kind of condition her liver is in at this
I
age.
know. I believe, from what I've heard, that Granny Swag in in March will be 88. Which
88 years old.
88, and I mean, she doesn't have that many wrinkles though, so it baffles me. I mean, she has some,
Ah,
some wrinkles, but like, I want to know, like, I mean, obviously we know that she uses, cucumbers and, squash and all these
mm-hmm.
things for, uh, e- ex, ex you know, uh, extracurricular activities.
To put
But
it
does
nicely.
right? But like, does she? I mean, I'd hope that she wouldn't eat the same ones that she does those activities with. But like, are they helping her skin? Like, does the insert help with? I don't know. Like, does the
That's
insert
questions we
help
will
with that?
never
Like,
know.
can you get nutrition from that? I really don't know.
I believe I'll leave that up to you, Sky. Maybe you can do some deep investigative reporting into that. I don't know if I want to have anything to do with that
I
myself.
don't know that I want to either, but it's the questions that we wonder here, Dick. It's really the questions that we wonder.
Mm,
Or at least that I
not
wonder.
all of us wonder. All of us wonder them questions there, Sky.
I wonder, I guess. But
Okay.
let's see, what else did we have going on this week? I know Fire responding to a few little things here and there. Speaking of Fire, we that that fire station in Sandy is looking very very nice, and I heard that we also got some other updates within the county. Do you know a little bit about those, Dick?
Yes, we got open in Sandy. They got a new state of the art medical center, which replaced the old medical center. I don't know that we've had much time to visit it. They just opened it to the
Right.
public, like what was it on Wednesday, I believe.
Thursday, I think.
Thursday,
Yeah.
yes, it just opened to the public Thursday. So we hadn't even had a chance to walk our news crews through the new medical center along with the new is it sheriff station there that Highway
Yes.
Patrol
Yep.
also operates out of?
Yes.
Yes, a new sheriff station there in Sandy, and they this time they are separated from each other, so you no longer have them sharing space.
Which honestly, I mean, it's nice for it's nice to, and it's also nice not to be in the middle of the roadway. When you have big crowds, meeting together out front of
Oh
the
yes.
station. It's nice to have somewhere to pull into, so we're not blocking traffic or anything like that when you do have a meeting in the sheriff's station and whatnot.
Well, it's safer for all those protesters that come up out of Sandy too that get upset when all their meth dealers get busted and stuff, you know.
Yes, 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 yes.
So it's a matter of safety for our community, which is
Absolutely.
always a good thing.
Absolutely. Speaking on that, I heard that we are gonna have I did hear that there is a worry of some drugs being in the area again, specifically out in the Sandy area. Of course, we all know that there's always been drugs in that area, but it is to believe that a new string of drugs are in the area. I have not gotten any more information from Chief Wilson and the sheriff's department and the state department, but from what we can gather, that there is a new string of drugs coming into the city. They are unsure, or into the county. They are unsure yet of how it is being transported in and what is happening there. So we do advise everyone to keep their eyes and ears open if you all are offering something, know who you're talking to. Don't talk to strangers who might, have something to do with that. And just look out for yourself and your friends. Absolutely.
Yes, watch out for each other, and if you see anything that looks out of place, just give someone a phone call. Call your neighbors, say,
Mhm.
"Hey, is that your car?" Or
Yeah.
if your neighbors aren't around, if you know they don't have cars, pick that phone up and maybe
Mhm.
call your local law enforcement. They'll be glad to come out and check it out for you.
Yeah. Speaking of, I did hear that did you hear that that Rex uh Rex with the Bennies got let. He was in a another traffic stop for speeding, and they gave him off with a warning again. So he almost got jail time a few months ago, and he got let off easy this time as well. He better be careful with that throttle so the state boys don't put him in jail.
I think he's been pushing his luck a little bit
He
lately with the
is.
state boys and the sheriff's officers in the area. So Rex may want to slow it down just a
I
notches, but
know.
then again, the state boys and the county boys, they may not have anything to keep up with his vehicles he owns these days.
I don't know. I know he's been testing some new cars, but I mean, as we know, we got a few new cars, and that Durango, and that Explorer are pretty fast. So I don't know if, I don't think they were able to stop, him and get him to pull over on the last, one that he was in, because I know that the captain actually almost got injured. He luckily he didn't, but the Captain Rico, they were in a 1080, and it turned into a 1050, which is a motor vehicle wreck where the bad guy wrecked into their vehicle and almost flipped them over. Luckily that the stability in the Durango was good, and Captain Rico and everybody was okay, but that could have ended very badly uh, if the uh,
Yes.
if the cars were not they're not designed the way that they were.
Yeah, those are some very stable cars they have for the law enforcement, though. It's been pretty
Indeed.
awesome to see them use them to enforce our laws.
Indeed. Speaking of good vehicles, I've also heard that they're getting an update on all uniforms for the state, the sheriff's department, the Los Santos PD. I've heard that they're all getting updated uniforms. And it was brought together with funding from community members themselves within the LEO and fire department. So we thank them for their proceeds and contributions and to be able to update these systems. And we do thank you,
That's what I hear.
and we do say thank you to Rocket City Gamers for allowing that to happen and putting in the work for that.
Did you have you checked your wardrobe? Did you know Weasel News has some new logos too? Came along
I
with that
did.
recent update.
I did. Still have to look a little bit into it more. I know I got it in the box at my house. It got delivered by Go Postal, and I haven't gotten to fully open it yet. But I definitely I opened up the box and got to see everything on top. So definitely looking forward to all that comes with that.
Most definitely, because the civs got. I mean, excuse me, the civilians here in the city also have apparently some new outfits to choose from too. Just recently delivered to all your clothing
Bingo,
stores, the
I know
Binkos.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't
Bingo
remember now. It's
got
called.
some
I just call it
stuff.
Blingo. I'm like, Blingo wasn't right, but
Bingo,
yeah.
bingo. Uh, indeed, indeed, yeah, Bingo. What's the other clothing store? I can't remember the name of it right now. Um,
I can't ever really
oh,
afford to go to some of those other clothing stores. They're
oh
outside my
yeah.
price range.
It'll come to mind at some point. But yeah, they're getting new shipments of clothes here, and we look forward to it, and are getting excited for that. Absolutely,
Absolutely,
absolutely.
most definitely. Yes, ma'am.
Changing up the slogan there.
I got to change it over there because you got yours trademark, so I got kind of change it up just a little
Right,
bit.
right, yeah, yeah, trademark, yeah. The weather, we had a little bit of a, almost like a Florida style rain shower, the other day during DOT. And I think we're gonna see a few more of those, within the next few weeks. It is still quite warm though. The seasons, fall season is rolling around, but we don't get too, uh, we don't get too cold here in Los Santos, luckily, so it is, beach time all year around which is wonderful. Even though we see the highest amount of population and people on the beaches in the summertime.
Yeah, our next newscast will actually be in the month of September. We can say
It
goodbye to
will.
this summer month here shortly.
It will. And I don't know if we want to tell them yet, but we might be able to tell them a little bit that our my brain just stopped functioning. That our next show in September may involve a new news station. I don't know if we wanna. Do we want to tell them about that? I don't
We can
know.
hold off on that a little bit.
All right.
You gave a little teaser. We can hold off
Yeah,
on it. Keep them
little
ripped up with us.
teaser, but we might be getting a nice renovation, a nice extension, and collaborating with another studio brand to bring you some more content, different setup, location, and that is here to come. That is here to come. So stay tuned for all that is to come here on Weazel News, because it'll be a grand time. As always.
Yes, it's going to be
As
some
always.
changes, hopefully for the good.
Yes, indeed. Are you still listening to that Western music over there, on, Western, like, roleplay, news radio?
Well, believe it or not, there, Sky, I went out to Sheriff Dank's place last night and hung out with him
Indeed.
and a few of our wonderful people from the city.
Wow. I
Did
know,
you
I
know
heard,
Sheriff Dank played us some music while we was there?
wow. That is
Oh
incredible.
yes.
That
Sheriff
is,
Dank's actually really well on the guitar. Don't tell him I'm telling you all that, but
wow.
Sheriff Dank is actually pretty good
Wow.
with the guitar.
That's incredible. That is incredible. I think I've seen a few videos, and he can definitely shred it up and tear it up on the guitar there.
Oh, most definitely. He was at acoustic last night, so he was playing and singing. We was all having a good time. He grilled us ribs and
That's awesome. I
we had
heard that
chicken and we had sausage.
well, that's awesome. I heard that Keith McGroin came to the party, and you were obviously there. And I heard Commissioner Commando was or I mean Commissioner Granley. It's so hard not to say Commissioner Commando. You remember
Oh
Peter Trickle and
yes.
Danny Lanning picked that up for us.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember Commissioner Commando caught his name, but yes, I was there. Commissioner Commando and Jack Masters showed up there also.
That is awesome. That is awesome to see, and we love that the community can get together more and more uh in different aspects in the city. That's awesome. That is
Yes, it
awesome.
was awesome, and like I said, and Sheriff Dank was able to play the guitar and keep us entertained for a while. So it was a real good time. So that's the music I've been listening to last night was Sheriff Dank and his awesome playing and singing. How about you there, Sky?
So, I've been listening to a lot of just, I mean, summer beats, but I'm listening a little bit more country lately, which I'm not into the, like like the super twangy stuff, but like the nice,
Right, right.
like, country ballads, been listening to a lot of Braylon lately, just some nice summer tunes, um, and I'm actually I met a gentleman here here in the city on Matchmaker, and I've been actually going on a few dates with him, and it's it's a lot of fun, and I do look forward to seeing what what is next, and how we can have some more fun. So it's definitely, put yourself out there. I feel like within the past few years we've kind of disconnected with putting ourselves out there. But no matter how old, young, you are, definitely never be afraid to put yourself out there because you never know what can happen.
Absolutely, absolutely on that one.
You never know what can happen. Absolutely. Seeing, do we have any businesses that we'd like to highlight this week that you can think of?
Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think we haven't highlighted anyone out in Sandy lately. Anybody out in Sandy, business wise, that you could think of?
I mean, of course, we always have, the yellow jack, that kind of gets, headed out there,
A bad
quite
reputation sometimes.
quite well. But out in Harmony, I do actually know that it hasn't had a lot of action lately. Well, I mean, it gets action all the time of normal work done. But the Harmony Automotive Center is actually owned by Will on the Lost. So we'll shout out him for owning that out in Harmony. That's a business that we haven't talked about in quite a bit. Anything in Harmony, really. There's a nice RV place. There's a nice bank that got refurbished. So Harmony's a nice area. You might want run into some prostitutes on the way or granny swag, but it's a nice area.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, they also have the pet shop out there too. Don't
They
forget about the pet shop
do.
that's out there in
They
Harmony.
do. Yeah,
Where
that is where I got my Rottweiler Wesley, my Rottweiler out at home out at so awesome. Awesome. I heard that you can buy chickens
would you
over
believe they
there.
also have support chickens out there?
I was gonna say
Yes,
I just heard
support
you can
chickens.
buy
I couldn't
chickens.
believe support chickens.
Chickens? Yes. Yeah. Support chickens. You can buy a few other things. Animalized meat. I think you can buy a pig. Am I correct? Can you buy a pig? I can't remember. Maybe not a pig.
I can't remember if you
But
buy a pig, but you can buy some crazy things out there.
maybe that's a thought for the pet store owners. A pig that I
I don't know.
can.
You got.
What if they sold? Oh my god, they should sell bears and pigs because they're gonna have Pooh Bear and Piglet.
Oh no! What about the tigers? Don't forget the tigers.
No, we need a tiger though.
Tigers like to tigger.
Ah. I mean, we'll just buy the whole, the influence there.
We
But
just open a zoo up in downtown. How about that? That might be easier.
the Los Santos Zoo. Hey, that's an idea. That is an idea.
Ooh.
Um, always love the thoughts that
Hmm.
we can come up with. But do we have anything else that we'd like to highlight? I know, I know we have for people of the week. I think I just want to shout out, everybody, because everybody's been putting in a lot of good time and energy in on the server. Of course, we've had some updates that Rocket City Gamers has done. The people who have pitched in and made things happen. The great RP lately. So I think we just want to highlight everybody. I feel like that's that is I mean, everybody always comes together to put on a great RP and a great community.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to thank everybody for hopping on and letting us have a good time. 3 to 4 nights a week. Sometimes,
Yes.
it's busy. It's busy. It's always been busy, but just want to appreciate everybody. Thank everybody for hopping on.
Indeed, and our viewership. I mean, we have some people who are almost at 1K because of the awesome people that watch our videos, and one of those people is Amuro. So if you are watching for the first time, definitely go click that click that subscribe button right there. And we've had some awesome, as we said, country gaming, boy gaming. Um, Streamed on Tuesday, and this I keep losing my wording. This Tuesday we'll have Emberose out here, so let's go check everybody out. Kuffsgaming.com/stream rotation, to see what is coming up and what you can get involved in and watch. But it's been a great time, and again, this is the Kuffs FiveM Server. If you are interested in joining, it is 16 plus to join as a civilian. Civilian apps are open at discord.me/Kuffs. Go to kuffsgaming.com for all the information that you could possibly need. Go to kuffsgaming.com/stream rotation for the rotation of streams that are upcoming. You can also do exclamation point rotation in the chat. But am I missing anything? I don't know if we are missing anything. I don't think so.
I think you covered it all
I
there,
think
Sky.
we
I think
covered
that's
everything.
everything.
Do you have anything else that you'd like to send out to the people in the world, Mr. Dastardly?
No, I just hope everybody up in the northern hemisphere here enjoy the summer and get ready for fall, because next week September and all the kiddies be back in
Yes.
school and all summer vacations will be over with.
Yes, and Sky Davis gets addicted to pumpkin spice lattes for a month. Woohoo! You know I love my pumpkins. Well, you do now. But I'll be
Yeah, we do
definitely,
now. You can keep
yeah.
that pumpkin.
I'll be getting mine from the bee machine. Looking forward to it. But we do thank you. We do thank you. We do thank you for everyone. We do thank everyone for watching, for hanging out with us, for being a part of this awesome journey that we have on Weazel News. Like we said, we got some good things coming, maybe a new studio update. We'll let you all know in the near future. But for myself, Sky Davis, Dick Dastardly here, right next to me. Shout out to Jamie H in chat. He's the guy sitting right next to me who makes this all happen, and everybody out. Um, and a viewer is telling me that pumpkin spice latte is out now. I know it's out now, but I get so excited about it, and I drink so many of them that I have to limit myself. So if I don't limit myself now, I'll overdo it. So if I leave myself
Maybe a pumpkin spice latte.
right, so if I if I leave myself between September and October, then I'll be okay.
I just messed you all up, Sky.
Well, when you say latte. Alright, well, we're gonna stop blabbering. My name is Sky Davis. This is Dick Dastardly. We are on Weazel News. Check Emma Rose out on Tuesday, on the channel that you're watching right now, and come and hang out with us. And a viewer is now saying don't go to a place called Wawa. Well, that's another problem, is that they just built one 20 minutes away from me, and it's on my way to work. So now I don't pass one on the way to work now. Now I pass two. So, okay, we're gonna stop blabbering. But
y'all getting her
get
confused
ready,
now. Y'all getting her distracted. Come on, y'all.
But get ready for pumpkin spice. Get ready for September. Get ready for more awesome awesome streams. And we thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one on this Hot Mess Express that you watched. So thank you so much for watching. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Chill. Yeah. M16.
This is unbelievable.
Brr. Weazel. You don't really wanna miss Weazel news. We keep the city on they P's and they Q's, cause they know we pull up with them cameras and shoot. We tell the truth so you don't get confused. You don't really wanna miss Weazel news. We keep the city on they P's and Q's, cause they know we pull up with them cameras and shoot. We tell the truth so you don't get confused. Hey. Shout out to my boss, Baron. You know that man make it happen. He got our foot up in the damn door, and now the whole team taking action. We got pictures on whether you can chat with cheddar. Hit me for your music needs, who gon' do it better? And you can catch Travis on a rash report, or Casper going live with the facts from the source. Ari is a newswoman, plus she with the force. Man, the whole Weazel staff, we on top, check the score. Editors, producers all going hard. Don't make us pull up with them cameras in your front yard. Weazel.